From the rugged highlands of Scotland to the rolling hills of southern England, Britain is a land steeped in history and legend. But beneath its picturesque facade lies a darker side, a hidden history of tragedy, cruelty, and the supernatural. In this series, we will journey together to the heart of darkness, exploring some of Britain's most disturbing small towns and villages. Join me if you dare as we peel back the layers of time and uncover the disturbing truth behind these seemingly peaceful corners of Britain. Our journey begins in the heart of England, in the idyllic Derbyshire countryside. Here lies the village of Eyam, a place forever scarred by the tragedy of the bubonic plague. In 1665, the plague arrived in Eyam, carried in a flea-infested bundle of cloth. As the disease spread, the villagers made a harrowing decision to quarantine themselves, cutting off from the outside world to prevent the plague's spread. It was an act of extraordinary self-sacrifice, costing over 260 villagers their lives. Today, the legacy of the plague lingers in Eyam, with reminders like plague cottages and boundary stones. Visitors often speak of a palpable sense of sadness and report ghostly apparitions. The story of Eyam serves as a stark reminder of the devastating power of disease and the lengths to which people will go to protect others. We journey north now, to the rugged Scottish Highlands, a land of breathtaking beauty and ancient grudges. Nestled within these towering peaks lies Glencoe, a valley forever etched in history by the Glencoe massacre. In 1692, government troops, led by Captain Robert Campbell, were offered hospitality by the MacDonald clan. Then, in the early hours of February 13th, the order came down, a betrayal. The soldiers turned on their hosts, slaughtering men, women, and children. Today, Glencoe remains a place of haunting beauty, the silence broken only by the wind whistling through the glens. Our journey takes us next to Lancashire, to the shadow of Pendle Hill, a place steeped in folklore and shrouded in an unsettling aura. It was here, in 1612, that one of the most infamous witch trials in English history took place, the Pendle witch trials. 12 people, mostly women, were accused of practicing witchcraft, their alleged crimes ranging from cursing their neighbors to causing illness and even murder. Fueled by superstition and fear, the trials gripped the local community. In the end, 10 of the accused were found guilty and hanged at Lancaster Castle. Today, Pendle Hill and the surrounding villages are popular destinations for those drawn to the paranormal, with ghost sightings commonplace. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, there is no denying the eerie atmosphere that pervades this corner of Lancashire. Chapter 4. Chillingham, the Blood-Stained Stones. Our exploration of Britain's dark side leads us now to Northumberland, to a place that has instilled fear and unease for centuries, Chillingham Castle. This imposing medieval fortress has stood sentinel over the Northumberland countryside since the 12th century, witnessing centuries of conflict, intrigue, and bloodshed. The castle has long been associated with tales of the paranormal, its dark history etched into its very stones. During the Wars of Scottish Independence, Chillingham Castle was at the heart of the conflict, witnessing its fair share of violence. Chillingham Castle stands as a chilling monument to a darker period in history, a place where the line between the living and the dead seems to blur. Chapter 5. Denbigh. Whispers from the Asylum. Our journey takes a chilling turn as we venture into the depths of North Wales, to the imposing ruins of Denbigh Asylum. This sprawling Victorian institution, once a beacon of hope for the mentally ill, now stands as a haunting reminder of the dark side of psychiatric care. Opened in 1848, Denbigh Asylum quickly gained a reputation for overcrowding, neglect, and the mistreatment of patients. Stories abound of patients subjected to inhumane treatments, their cries for help echoing through the asylum's desolate corridors. Visitors to Denbigh Asylum speak of strange occurrences, disembodied voices, shadowy figures, and an overwhelming feeling of being watched. Whether these experiences are the product of overactive imaginations or genuine echoes of tormented souls, there is no denying the unsettling atmosphere that permeates this decaying monument. Chapter 6. Rugeley, the Poisoner's Legacy. From the haunting ruins of Denbigh, we journey to the seemingly ordinary market town of Rugeley in Staffordshire. Beneath its unassuming facade, Rugeley harbors a dark secret, a legacy of poison and betrayal. This quiet town was once home to William Palmer, the Rugeley poisoner. Palmer, a doctor, used his medical knowledge for nefarious purposes. His weapon of choice, strychnine, a deadly poison. Convicted of one murder, Palmer was suspected of many more. Today, the legacy of William Palmer continues to haunt Rugeley. Our exploration of Britain's dark underbelly takes us now to the heart of London, to a seemingly unassuming street that became synonymous with terror, Rillington Place. Though now demolished and renamed Bartle Road, the horrors that unfolded at number 10 Rillington Place continue to cast a long shadow. It was within the walls of this nondescript terraced house that one of Britain's most notorious serial killers, John Christie, claimed the lives of at least 8 women between the 1940s and early 1950s. Christie lured his victims, many of them young and vulnerable women, to his flat with promises of help and companionship. Once inside, he would gas them, often while they were unconscious, before burying their bodies in the garden or concealing them in hidden recesses of the house. Though Rillington Place is no more, the memory of the atrocities committed there serves as a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of even the most ordinary-looking streets. Chapter 8. Pluckley, where ghosts walk freely. Our journey into the heart of darkness now leads us to Kent, to a village that has earned a rather unsettling reputation. Pluckley, often dubbed the most haunted village in England. Nestled amidst the rolling hills of the Kent countryside, Pluckley may seem like a picture postcard village, but beneath its idyllic facade lies a long and storied history of paranormal activity. With a reported 12 to 16 different ghosts said to haunt its lanes, pubs, and ancient buildings, Pluckley has become a magnet for ghost hunters and those seeking a glimpse into the supernatural. One of the most well-known Pluckley specters is the Screaming Man, said to be the ghost of a worker who met an untimely end at the local brickworks. Whether you believe in ghosts or simply enjoy a good spooky tale, there is no denying the eerie atmosphere that pervades Pluckley. Chapter 9. Alnwick, the Garden of Death. Our exploration of Britain's dark side takes an unexpected turn as we journey to Alnwick, Northumberland, home to a rather unusual and unsettling attraction, the Poison Garden. While most gardens are places of beauty and tranquility, the Poison Garden at Alnwick Castle is a stark reminder that nature can be as deadly as it is beautiful. Concealed behind imposing black iron gates, the Poison Garden is home to a collection of over 100 toxic, intoxicating, and narcotic plants from around the world. From deadly nightshade to hemlock, wolfsbane to mandrake, the garden is a veritable who's who of botanical villains. The Poison Garden serves as a chilling reminder of the deadly potential that lurks within the natural world, a place where beauty and danger are inextricably intertwined. Chapter 10. Amersham, Echoes of the Martyrs. Our final destination takes us to the seemingly peaceful town of Amersham in Buckinghamshire, a place that harbors a dark and tragic past. For beneath its picturesque facade, Amersham bears the scars of religious persecution, a chilling reminder of the dangers of intolerance and fanaticism. In the 16th century, during the tumultuous reign of Henry VIII, England was gripped by religious upheaval. The break from the Catholic Church and the establishment of the Church of England led to widespread persecution of those who refused to renounce their faith. Amersham became a focal point of this religious persecution, specifically for its Lollard population. The memory of the Amersham Martyrs serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of religious intolerance and the importance of tolerance and understanding in a world often riven by division and conflict. As our journey through Britain's most disturbing small towns and villages comes to an end, I encourage you to delve deeper into the stories of these places. Their histories, though often dark and unsettling, offer valuable lessons about the human capacity for both good and evil. If you found these tales of tragedy, intrigue, and the supernatural as captivating as I do, please show your support by liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more explorations of the world's most fascinating and unsettling places. Until next time, sleep tight. And remember, sometimes the most ordinary-looking places harbor the darkest of secrets.